we want to hear this morning. Maybe beautiful day. Y'all like beautiful day? I like Star City Middle is getting into it. Yes.
My heart is a blue. Shoots up through the stormy cloud. There's no room. No space to rent in this town. You're out of luck. And the reason that you had to care, the traffic's stuck. And you're not leaving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, somewhere you can land. I had a return for the place. It's a beautiful day.
All right, it is a beautiful day, and I am super excited to be here with a few of our Energy Bus students from all across the country. I'm happy that we have a lot of our people out there joining us to hear what you guys have to say about Energy Bus on your campus. I am Nikki Spears, co-founder and chief energy officer of the Energy Bus for Schools Leadership Journey. The Energy Bus for Schools Leadership Journey is a multi-year approach to transforming school culture. So we are excited for you guys to be here. But let me take a moment and introduce you to our student leaders on each campus. Today we have Cliffdale Elementary. Woo! Introduce yourselves real quick, Cliffdale.
Jaden Parker, 4th grade. Amaya Harris, 5th grade. Parker Crawford, 5th grade. Shamaya Wilkins, 5th grade.
Welcome. And we also have Star City Middle School. Introduce yourselves, please.
Andon Owen, 7th grade.
Hey, my name is Jaquan Brown, and I'm in 7th grade.
Valinara, 6th grade.
Welcome, Star City Middle. We have J.T. Alton Middle School in the house.
Hi, I'm Kira. I'm a 7th grader at JTA.
Great, welcome. We have Ann Sullivan out of Texas in the house.
Hi, I'm Shreya Ramanan, and I'm in 5th grade.
Awesome. Theodore Jones in Arkansas.
Hi, my name is Lyndon Stewart. I'm in 4th grade. Hi, my name is Crystal Milton. I'm in the 4th grade. Hi, my name is Aaron Garcia, and I'm in the 4th grade.
Hi, my name is Della Hill, and I'm in the 4th grade.
Hi, my name is Sam Richmond, and I'm in the 4th grade.
Hi, my name is Ashley Gill, and I'm in the 4th grade.
And last but not least, we have Abe Hubert in Kansas. Abe Hubert, can you hear us? There you go.
My name's Leah Hernandez, and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Cipriano Martinez, and I am in 6th grade.
My name is Jude Berkey, and I'm in 2nd grade.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for being here. Donna, since you're online, you want to introduce yourself to the group?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Donna Fontenot, and I work with Nikki on the Energy Bus.
Yay! Okay, let's start out with our Energy Bus cheer. We have to give each other celebration this morning. So on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Awesome. You're the best. You rock.
Awesome. You're awesome. You're the best. You rock. All of you are awesome. We cannot wait to hear from you because I'm sure our viewers want to hear about Energy Bus and what that means on your campus. Okay, I know every campus is a little bit different. So why don't we start by Cliffdale? Someone there, tell us about Energy Bus at Cliffdale Elementary in South Carolina. Tell us about Energy Bus at your school.
The Energy Bus at our school, it's helped people look at situations differently. Like, it's made them see that being mean and negative is way much harder than being nice and positive.
Okay. What else have you guys noticed? Star City Middle, tell us about Energy Bus at your school.
It's affected our school by like people are being way nicer than they are being mean. We have a more positive outlook on things than negative.
Okay. I'm just curious, Star City Middle, how has it changed your outlook? How does the Energy Bus help change your outlook?
Well, actually, how it kind of changed our outlook is that it's changed by people being more negative and people being more positive. But most of the time, people try to let each other down. So that's why I think it's a negative.
Okay. All right. Abe Huber, tell us about Energy Bus on your campus.
The Energy Bus at our campus is like people aren't supposed to change negative to positive.
Okay, so I hear a lot of transforming negativity. I'm going to ask you about that in just a bit. How do you transform negativity? But I want to continue to hear about Energy Bus on each of your campuses, but I am going to ask you about how you transform negativity. Ann Sullivan, tell us about Energy Bus at Ann Sullivan Elementary in Texas.
Well, Energy Bus at our school, we're starting to be more positive instead of being negative. And instead of having that negative energy in us, we're transforming it into positive energy. So we can enjoy and be happy.
Enjoy school. And you know what? You spend so much time at school, it's important that you enjoy it. JT Alton was one of our first middle schools to sign on the Energy Bus in 2016. JT Alton, tell us about Energy Bus on your campus.
At James T. Alton, we've been an Energy Bus school for 2 years now. And what we do is we take the last Friday from each month and focus on specific principles from the Energy Bus. And it just seems to be a big culture shift in our school. People seem to be closer. It's helping students and adults transform negativity and just thinking about new ways to be positive and just focusing more on the Energy Bus and taking it more seriously.
That's awesome. I love to hear how it's creating a more positive community, because that's exactly what we wanted here at the Energy Bus. That's what we want to hear. Theodore Jones, tell us about Energy Bus at your campus.
Hi, my name is Crystal Milton, and what we do at our school, the Energy Bus, is that we create a positive vision and we overcome challenges.
Okay, great. Tell me, and just raise your hand if you want to answer this question. How do you transform negativity? How do you do that? Theodore Jones, step into the mic.
Hi, my name is Samuel, and how we transform negativity is we stay positive and don't let the negative energy bring us down.
Okay, stay there 1 second. Theodore Jones, well, I have a follow-up question for you. How do you stay positive? Because that's really hard to do a lot of times, you know, so how do you do it? Can you walk us through how you do that?
You have to think of what choices you make.
I love that. So we have to always think about the choices we have. We always have choices, right? And so now we think of those choices and we make good choices. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. What did you first think when you heard that your school was going to be an Energy Bus school? What went through your mind when they said, you know what, we're going to be a certified Energy Bus school? What did you guys think about that? JT Alton.
In all honesty, when I first heard that our school was going to be an Energy Bus school, I was in 6th grade, and I was kind of like, well, this is probably just going to be more kindergarten rules, love others, be kind. But when you really get into it and really learn about what it is, you realize it's not just smile at people you don't know, like tell someone they're beautiful. It's all about making your whole community a more positive environment and changing yourself too, because if we want other people to be positive and we want other people to help change our world, we have to change ourselves too. We can't be over here all negative while other people are changing the world.
That is so insightful because, you know, it took me a long time to learn that I couldn't change other people, but it was about me changing myself. And so that's what we focus on. We talk about you're the driver. It's focused on changing yourself, looking at yourself, looking in the mirror and thinking about what can I do to make things different. Awesome job. Ann Sullivan, what did you guys think when you thought, what did you think when you first heard you were going to be an Energy Bus school?
Well, at first I was curious about what it was about, but after a while I learned that it was about being more positive and enjoying the ride. And I was really excited to have that because it could really impact our students and our world.
Yes. I love that you said your world because a lot of times we think that it's just about our school or our community or our classroom, but really you guys are changing the world. Did you know that? That's so awesome to know that you're changing the world. Cliffdale Elementary, what did you guys think when you heard, you know, you were going to become an Energy Bus school? Because you guys have that big bus in your school, right?
I thought when I first heard of the Energy Bus coming, I thought, was this going to be exciting? Are we going to learn more about kindness?
Okay, great. So you had an idea of what the Energy Bus was all about then, huh? I see that we've had a school join us, so I want to take some time to welcome Willis Hare Elementary in North Carolina. Good morning. Yay! Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Tell us about Energy Bus at Willis Hare Elementary.
The Energy Bus is about helping people and people stop bullying. The Energy Bus is about people stop being negative and start being positive.
It's really good for other people because I see more people bringing in homework.
Doing their homework.
The Energy Bus has inspired kids to come to school with smiles on their faces. The Energy Bus helps people be positive and stay positive.
The Energy Bus at our school is to motivate us.
The Energy Bus helps us stay eager to learn stuff.
Awesome. Give them a big round of applause. They came in late and they are on it. Thank you for there. Okay, kiddos, we have talked about how Energy Bus has impacted your school community. I want to know, how has it impacted you personally in your personal lives at home? Tell us about how Energy Bus has impacted you at home. Let's go to Abe Hubert. Has Energy Bus impacted you at home?
Energy Bus impacted me at home because my sisters and me started doing kind things more often than usual.
Okay. Star City, how has Energy Bus impacted you at home?
I think it's impacted most of us personally at home just because now we kind of have an understanding about what's really happening and we're more aware of things that are happening.
Okay, great. Cliffdale.
It impacted me at home because I was having trouble getting along with my cousins, and it was just a lot of negativity going around in the house. And I decided that I needed to step up and I needed to make the situation better. And so now everything's all good.
I love the way you guys are taking ownership of some of the things that's happening in your lives already. And I'm excited to see how this is going to impact you as you go through your academic career, because that's what this is all about, is helping you guys see that you do have choices and you are the drivers of your bus. JT Alton, how has it impacted you at home?
I know personally, through the Energy Bus, I never really would have thought about self-awareness as much, because I know growing up we were always taught, be nice to others, be kind, treat others as you want to be treated. But I feel like especially in middle school, it's a time where we're trying to find ourselves. And so sometimes we just need to focus on ourselves and look in the mirror and be like, okay, what have I been doing wrong? What do I need to change? Because like I said earlier, if we want other people to change, we've got to change ourselves first.
Yes.
It makes you think about yourself more.
Great. Theodore Jones, how has it impacted you at home?
Hi, my name is Darren, and well, my family doesn't speak English, so with this Energy Bus language, I can help them stay more positive.
That's awesome. That's good to hear that you're helping your families. Ann Sullivan, how has Energy Bus impacted you at home?
Well, I face challenges sometimes even at home, and Energy Bus just tells us to be positive and keep going on and keep having a positive vision.
Okay, great. Creating a positive vision. Tell me, I'm going to go to each school, and I want one person to share their favorite principle on the Energy Bus and why it's your favorite principle. Let's start with Cliffdale Elementary. What's your favorite principle on the Energy Bus and why?
Transforming negativity, because you're helping your friends out by, like, when they're like sad, like you can help them, like if they're asked to play a game and then somebody else says no, then you and your friend can like make up a game, and like they're negative, and then you can help them be positive.
Okay, so you're helping others become more positive. Star City, can someone there share their favorite principle on the Energy Bus and why?
I think my favorite principle is number one, you're the driver of your bus, because without you, it's not going to get anywhere. You have to change before anyone else is going to change.
Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Okay, Abe Hubert, what's your favorite principle and why?
My favorite Energy Bus principle is number 5, transform negativity, because I don't like people being mean to others, and I can help people have a more positive vision.
Okay, great. Ann Sullivan.
My favorite principle is number 3, drive with purpose, because it's telling us that we should like have goals and we should know which direction we're going to go in.
Okay, great. JT Alton, what's your favorite principle? Why?
My favorite principle would have to be number 6, love your passengers. I feel like we hear this all the time, that we should love other people, but if we take it into consideration, it really is true. Because we're going to meet people in life who are difficult, who are really difficult. But I mean, if we love them, we can really figure out who they are and maybe why they are that way, and just help them to show someone loves you and someone cares about you in this world.
That's very important, isn't it? Everybody needs to feel love. Willis Hare, can we have one person there share their favorite principle and why?
I'm the driver of my own bus because people used to like to boss me around.
Okay. And now you're your own boss, right? You drive your own bus.
Yes.
Theodore Jones, what's your favorite principle and why?
My name is Lennon, and my favorite principle is love our passengers, because at our school we're starting to love each other and being kind to others and not being mean.
Okay. What's one thing that you do on your campus to show love and kindness for one another? What's one thing you do? Ann Sullivan, what's one thing you do on your campus?
Well, we do an activity called Fuel Your Ride, where we write notes to our classmates that shows them that we really care for them and that we have their back.
That's awesome. I love the Fuel Your Ride slips. Cliffdale, what's one thing you do to show you love your passengers?
We do positive challenges.
Okay. Yeah, name one.
Opening the door for someone.
Opening the door. Now that's a kind act. That's awesome. Star City, what's one thing you do at your school to show you love your passengers?
In the hallway, we have this big, huge heart and sticky notes underneath it. And every time you do a kind deed or act to someone else, you write it on the sticky note and post it into the big heart.
I love that. I think I've seen that on Twitter. I see a lot of what you do on Twitter. Willis Hare, what is one thing you do on your campus to love your passengers?
We do to love our passengers is to do what the teachers tell us what to do.
Okay. So you're showing love to your teachers when you are following directions the first time, right?
Yes.
Great. Theodore Jones, what's one thing you do on your campus to love your passengers?
My name is Bella, and we hand out Love Your Passengers bracelets.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I think we see Star City High School online. Could you guys mute for a minute? Could you mute your computers and then I will introduce you in just a sec. Theodore Jones, you hand out bracelets?
Yes, to any visitors we get, and to students around the school that are doing an exceptional job of loving their passengers.
That's awesome. Awesome to hear. You guys are doing some wonderful things. I see that we have Star City High School. They just joined us. Star City High School, can you hear us? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, good morning. Can you guys introduce yourselves real quick?
Hi, I'm Corey Maddox. I'm in 11th grade.
Okay, welcome.
I'm Zach Bailey. I'm in the 10th grade.
I'm Tambula, and I'm in the 12th grade. I'm CJ, and I'm in 10th grade.
Star City High School. Tell us about Energy Bus on your campus.
Okay, the Energy Bus on our campus.
We can't see your face. There we go.
Okay, the Energy Bus on our campus has brought a lot of positivity within school as before. It's made us get closer than where we were before. Yep. You have anything to say?
It has helped us with the interaction of the students and brought them closer together by having our different things that we do for our positivity within our district.
Okay, Star City High, I'm keeping you on for just a minute because you guys just joined us. I want to know how does because you do Energy Bus as a district, so you're our first district that signed up on the Energy Bus. How does it look different on the high school campus versus maybe middle school and elementary? Is it any different?
With us having our pep assemblies more than the middle school, it has helped us show that we can put the positivity into them and convert the spirit and the positivity of the Energy Bus together as a whole. And so we have different things such as having posters within our hallways and everything that show positivity that the middle school does not have.
Okay, awesome. Is there any way that you guys do you collaborate with elementary or middle schoolers? Is there anything that you guys do together?
We had them at some of these events, and so they do contribute some of the time of their Energy Bus to see what all we do at our school too.
Okay, great. Thank you. What would you say to other schools who are thinking about joining the Energy Bus? They know nothing about what Energy Bus is. What would you say to them, Cliffdale Elementary?
I feel like you can tell another school that it really makes a difference, like just showing little acts of kindness and the things that we do, how we incorporate positivity into that. I feel like it really makes a difference into how your school is a team and just the vibes of everyone, and how it's always happy and, transforming negativity out.
That's awesome. I love hearing from our high school students because some people ask me, Nikki, is this only for elementary schools? So I love hearing how it's impacted your high school. Thank you, Star City. Cliffdale Elementary, what would you say to someone, another school who's thinking about joining the Energy Bus for Schools Leadership Journey? What would you say?
I would say that you should really consider it because it comes with a lot of fun activities and opportunities that allows you to become a better person.
Has it impacted you guys in your academic performance in school? I hear how it's helping you be more positive, socially and emotionally, but has it impacted anyone academically? Raise your hands if it has. Have you noticed that you do better in school? Schoolwork?
It's helping me have a goal about say if I want to get all A's, that's what I'm working for by creating a positive vision or driving with a purpose. I'm having a goal to reach.
Okay, so the principles are helping you kind of focus your energy in the right direction, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Star City Middle, what would you guys say to someone who was thinking about joining the Energy Bus?
That it would be a great idea because it really transforms your life in school, at home, in your personal life, and it really helps. It helped my grades personally. I think they should, and they would enjoy it if they did. Okay.
Let me pause for a moment. I want to hear from others, but I also want to hear from our guests. We have some people online that are listening right now. And so if you could use your chat box, you can type in a question and I will pose it to our panel. So if you want to use the chat box to pose a question, it's your turn. Our audience, you may ask questions of our panelists. But I'm going to keep going here and ask if anyone else was thinking about joining the Energy Bus. Sullivan Elementary, what would you say?
I would really recommend it because it can help, it can impact everyone because now more people can be positive with Energy Bus and they have goals to reach and they have like a positive vision.
Okay, great. Let's see, Abe Hubert, what would you say to someone who's interested in joining? They don't know about the Energy Bus. What would you say to them?
I would tell principals that it helps create better leaders for your school, and I would also tell them that I think they should become an Energy Bus school.
When you say create better leaders, what does that mean? What does the word leader mean? What is leadership?
Like people who help other kids be positive and more kind to others.
Okay. Okay, JT Alton, what would you say?
I'd say that having the Energy Bus in your school is definitely a good idea. I feel like especially in middle school, because that's a time when students really do need a positive mindset. We're going through school trying to figure out who we are, trying to figure out who other people are. We're just trying to figure out ourselves. And if we're going through our lives negatively or being negative, it's not going to help us in the long run. We just need to have a positive mindset instilled.
Okay, thank you. Ann Sullivan, what would you say to other schools that are interested? They're thinking about joining, but they're not quite sure. What would you say?
I would recommend that the other schools would do it because it can help other students and teachers like they help us, because now we're having more positive vision and now we're being more kind to one another.
Okay, thank you, Ann Sullivan. Willis Hare, can one person there share what they would say to a school that was thinking about joining but they weren't quite sure? You guys are on mute right now, Willis Hare.
I would say I would say yes, because schools that has bad behavior, the energy bus will turn it around.
Ooh. Theodore Jones, what would you say?
Hi, my name is Ashlyn Goodwin, and I'll say go ahead and do it because you can use positive energy everywhere you go, school and home.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have some questions from our audience. So I'm gonna pull some questions and I'll just call on some people to respond, okay? So this person, Brooks Rowland, says, first of all, so proud of our Star City kiddos. Love you guys, yay. What part of the book gave you your wake-up call the way that George got his wake-up call from Joy in chapter 1? And I'm going to go to Star City Middle School, or Star City Middle School. You want to answer that question? What part of the book gave you your wake-up call?
I got my wake-up call in chapter 1 just like George. I mean, I saw that I was having a lot of negativity in my life once reading the book. I mean, overall, it was just a wake-up call in general.
Okay, great. We have another question. This is from Andrew. Change can't happen overnight. However, many expect it to. How do you fuel the ride of passengers who insist on getting their bus stuck in the mud of negativity? So how do you help others transform negativity? Let's hear from JT Alton. How do you help others transform negativity?
I feel like just when things get tough, staying positive, because if you yourself are positive, other people are going to see you. It just kind of affects them. Like if you're hanging out with a group of friends and you're having a bad day and you're being all negative, that's just going to bring them down with you. So you've just got to keep thinking positively and just remember that you're the driver of your bus and you can like control what happens. You shouldn't focus on all that negativity.
Okay, great job. How does the energy bus impact, this is from Casey, how does the energy bus impact your whole lifestyle? Theodore Jones, you want to answer that? How does the energy bus impact your lifestyle?
My name is Zella, and there are examples all over the school that people are just using the phrases, and this one girl at recess, my friends and I were just playing, and we were arguing about this one thing, and the girl stepped up and said, by being negative, you're not feeling anybody's best. You're not showing positive energy and fueling other people's ride, and I thought that was really good.
That's awesome. I love that example. Do we have any other real life examples on your campus of how, you know, you've seen the principles in action on the playground, in your classrooms, even in private conversations? Do you have any concrete examples? Let's go to the high school, Star City High School. Do you guys have any examples of how these principles have helped, you know, some concrete examples, like she described the playground? You guys have any concrete examples of how these principles are in action on your campus?
That's a good question.
You want to talk about the poster?
Okay, so we got a poster out in the hallway. It's called the Comic Television, where we have like an envelope. It's like a poster and got envelopes and cards in them.
Okay, so on the poster, it has envelopes all over it, glued on there. It had index cards that have kind words on them, like go tell someone they look nice today. Say hi to someone, you know, anything that is positive that you could do throughout your day, and you have to do that challenge by the end of the day. And so that has transformed a lot because you have people all over the school handing index cards at the end of the year. It was really good. And they would hand them to everyone, and they had to do that challenge by the end of the day. So it helped us interact with each other and the teachers.
That's awesome. Very awesome. Okay, we have another question here. This is from May. Way to go, Star City kiddos. Y'all are fueling my bus this morning. How do you handle those who aren't on your bus? Let's go to Abe Hubert. How do you handle those who are not on your bus?
How I handle it is by trying, if they say no and stuff, I still try to be like their friends. If they're like even being mean, still I try to make them give energy to positive energy.
Okay, so you model positivity, and hopefully they want to get on your bus, right? Cliffdale, how do you handle those students who are not on your bus? Cliffdale.
By encouraging them to be more positive and to try to be more of you and stop like trying to be somebody else that you're not.
Okay, so it's important to be who you are, right? You're the best you. We have one final question, comes from Jim Van Allen. We do not hear a lot about the need to really love others. What is one way you have shown love on your campus? And I think this is a good place to end. So let's each person share one way that and we talked about fueling rides and loving your passengers, but let's end with one way to love your passengers on your campus. Let's start with Cliffdale.
How do you love your passengers?
How do you love your passengers? One way.
Something we did.
We show kindness to them.
Okay, showing kindness.
And we help them.
Okay, I know you say you open doors, right? I think that's a great way to show kindness. Star City Metal, what is one thing you do to love your passengers?
We've had a lot of things that we have done over the past few weeks. I know, 1 or 2 weeks ago, we had the Great Kindness Week. We did that throughout our whole school. That really shown some more positive energy.
Okay. Willis Hare, one thing you do to love your passengers.
What we do is I like say nice things to them, and I show positivity so it rubs off on the other person.
Okay, great. Abe Hubert.
How we show we're loving our passengers by being respectful to them, kindness, and care about them.
I love the respect part. It's important to respect others. J.T. Alton, one thing you do to love your passengers.
This past month at JTA, we've started a Love Your Passengers campaign. So in the hallways, we have little folders with a random acts of kindness calendar. So you do some random act of kindness every day, something new to show others your love. We also have compliment cards that you can give to friends or put up in the hallway, teachers' doors, just to show that you appreciate others and just a way to spread positivity around your school.
Awesome. Theodore Jones.
Hello, my name is Samuel. Hello, my name is Samuel Richmond, and we do cleaning we clean the environment to do the right thing.
Okay. You're also showing love to your custodial staff too, huh? And to your community. It's not always you have to show love to people, but even when you care for things around you, like caring for the environment and caring for your building, is also demonstrating loving your passengers and loving yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ann Sullivan.
We got a calendar for February, which is like a Love Your Passengers month. And every day we have different challenges that we have to complete. For example, we offer to help our custodians, or like we play with someone new on the playground.
That's pretty cool. So you guys are participating in our Love Your Passengers campaign, right? A lot of you are. That's awesome. Who haven't I heard from yet? Star City High School. What's one way you love your passengers? I know you talked about those cards in the hallway. You guys do a lot of things at Star City High. What else do you do?
Well, I think now, since we have the energy bus in the prison of Star City High, most people, everybody speak to each other now because I make sure everyone, most of us, speak to everybody and make sure everybody is how they feeling today and make sure anybody in no kind of negative mood because that's not for us, we're not Star City High anyway.
Corey, are you guys the energy bus leadership team there at Star City High School?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Star City Middle, what's one thing you do to love your passengers?
One thing we do to love our passenger is we tell each other good things, make them feel better make them feel good for the rest of the day. So we spread positive things and do good things to each other to inspire each other, make you do good things you'll never do to others, and just help each other out. That's why we love each other.
Just that little kickstart at the beginning of the day can change someone's whole day.
That's right. That's awesome. I love hearing about what you guys are doing on your campus. Did we hear from Willis Hare? I love the way they pass the mic.
We will show others how to respect and follow directions and help other people.
That's awesome. That helps keep your school safe too. When you show people how to respect one another. Well, guys, it has been a wonderful time. This will not be our first or our last webinar. We want to have you guys back on to share your experiences as you continue with us on the journey, because I'm sure you will have even more to share. We may even invite your principals, invite some parents. That's going to be awesome, right? To hear how the Energy Bus is impacting your schools and your life. Is there anything else anyone wants to share before we leave? You guys are good? Okay, everybody, mics on because we have to do our cheer as we leave today. And our cheer is, you're awesome, you're the best, you rock. And on the count of 3, I want everybody to say that as we leave for today. And I want you to remember that as you start your day. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're awesome.
You're the best. You rock.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. This is a recorded session, so I'll send the recording to your principal, okay? Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys. Great job.
See you, Nikki.
Bye.
Bye, Nikki.